Anyone who has ever seen this seed must die, yet I swallowed it whole. I carried it inside me for 18 years, because my father told me before he passed, that once the seed sprouts inside me, I will undergo a complete transformation. But until then, I cannot speak, because the moment I open my mouth, the seed's aura will leak out, drawing heaven's wrath, and it could even destroy me on the spot. So for 18 years, I never spoke a single word, and everyone believed I was mute. But on the day before the seed was set to sprout, something happened that I never expected. I would rather die than marry Sean. Ivy, don't be rash. It's my fault. I shouldn't have pushed you. But if you break the engagement, people will say you're ungrateful. I don't care. I won't marry Sean, but I won't lose my good name either. Father, find a way for me. My husband, if there's truly no other way, let Nora marry in Ivy's place. Father, I still want to stay by your side. Please don't marry me off. Ivy, our family has been in decline for 100 years. We finally have a prodigy like your sister. The whole future of this family rests on her. Please, I'm begging you. Marry Sean in your sister's place. Would you make your father kneel and beg? Father, don't do this. I'll marry him. I'll marry him. Is that enough? Sean, what do you say? Uncle, there's no need to trouble Ivy. The Reed estate has cared for me for 10 years. That already repays the debt I owed your family for saving my father's life. As for the engagement, let's consider it ended today. Sean, that won't do. The engagement was arranged by the old master. If he returns from his travels and finds we broke our word, your uncle and I will pay dearly. If you're truly grateful for 10 years of care from the Reed estate, then marry Nora instead. Then we'll all be one family. Alright, Nora, take Sean to be fitted for new clothes. You'll be married within the month. Come with me. There's something I want to tell you too. Little mute, you shouldn't have agreed. They don't actually want you to marry me. They just don't want to be called ungrateful. Once my sister enters the Azure Cloud sect, they will surely start mistreating you. They'll find every excuse to drive you out. Take this money and leave the Reed estate. Leave Gujo City. This is my home. No matter how badly they treat me, I can't just leave. Then hurry and go. Don't hesitate. Once you're out there, don't trust strangers so easily. Don't eat anything they give you. Don't drink their water, and don't talk to just anyone. If people find out you're mute, they'll take advantage of you. Understand, little mute. From now on, you should call me husband. You can speak. You're not mute. Did I ever actually say I was mute? You were only pretending? Why? Thunder crackles outside. Where did that thunder come from out of nowhere? Just like 3 years ago. Alright, I won't ask. Pack your things and go. If Corinne finds out you've been faking being mute, she'll start suspecting everything. I'm not leaving. I'm staying to marry you, and I'll protect you from now on. Don't talk big. Your spirit root is weaker than mine. Take this silver as the betrothal gift for marrying me. Adrian lived a poor and humble life, and left you no gold or silver, but I hope these savings can help you. I'll go get fitted for clothes now. Aunt, how could you marry cousin Nora to that worthless Sean? Drake, Nora marrying Sean concerns the future of this family. In every other matter I can indulge you, but not this. Don't make trouble over it. I only said I won't allow you to interfere with the wedding. I never said you couldn't act after they're married. You may. I understand now. Thank you, Aunt. Go on. Don't forget to rise early tomorrow. I'll go with you to the assessment tower to retest your spirit root grade. A spirit root. I have a spirit root. Drake, for today's reassessment, whatever you do, don't get nervous. The tower master said that last time your nerves caused the result to come in lower than it should have. You should have been at least upper grade 3, but because you were anxious, it only measured mid-grade 3. That single grade of difference is what kept me from winning you. More resources from the family. If you tested upper grade 3 this time, I will do everything I can to convince the elders to make an exception and let you train in the family's reed sword style. Milo, what are you doing here? Same as you. He laughs. A spirit root is something you're born with. You either have it or you don't. What's so bad about living as an ordinary mortal? Why chase after something you'll never have? Same rule as always. Anyone whose result is outstanding will receive a cultivation technique as a reward. Just don't be too shocked by my real spirit root grade. Yes, get up there already. Damn it. Gujo City keeps getting worse every year. If it weren't for that grade 6 spirit root girl Ivy showing up recently, this assessment tower would have been shut down by now. The white marking on the crystal rod means grade 9. Ivy, you've broken through to energy refining layer 9. At your age, that's unheard of in our city. What is this? It appeared right there in the assessment tower. Could an extraordinary spirit root have arrived? I heard from your grandfather. Years ago, a peerless genius with a grade 8 spirit root appeared in the neighboring Azure Cloud City. When his root was assessed, a black beam of light shot straight up into the sky, exactly like what we're seeing now. Grade 8 is a black beam, then a white beam must mean grade 9. I have to see who this is. A legend. I'm witnessing a legend. In my lifetime, I actually got to see the legendary grade 9 spirit root. Tower Master, is grade 9 really the strongest there is? Of course it is, though there's said to be a spirit root beyond grade 9, the boundless spirit root. Legend says it's invisible, formless, and clear as glass. It's said to be 100 times stronger than grade 9, but that root only exists in legend. It doesn't actually exist in the real world. No way, Drake has a grade 9 spirit root. If he's truly that gifted, why has he spent 10 years living off the Reed family's resources and still hasn't surpassed Ivy's grade 6? These are the techniques I've been rewarded. One is the Clear Wind Scripture, a high-tier yellow rank mind method. The other is the 7-star sword manual, a high-tier yellow rank technique. This is perfect. With both techniques plus this clear, invisible spirit vein, I can advance faster than ever before. Oh, it's just Sean. I thought it was Drake coming out. Sean tested with no spirit root again, didn't he? Just one wall apart. One man has an unmatched grade 9 root, the other has none at all. That's not just a gap, that's a chasm. For now, I'll quietly train in these two high-tier yellow rank techniques. Building strength in silence is the wiser path. Thank you, Uncle, for years of guidance. Drake is not disappointed your expectations. He's tested at a grade 9 spirit root. What luck Elias has to have picked up such a prodigy. No, Drake, you mustn't. You're a grade 9 prodigy. How could I possibly deserve a bow like this? In the past, he'd always weighed every word before Elias. Tower Master, the Lord of Gujo City, and several ancient family elders were all watching him with eager eyes. Sean, you don't accept it? Laughable. A worthless man with no spirit root at all. What right do you have to hold your head high in front of me? Uncle Elias, I have a request. Speak freely, no need for such formality. Nora and I grew up together, and I cannot bear to watch her marry a worthless man. Please give Nora to me instead. Only I can give her happiness, a real future. I have already promised Nora to Sean. Would you have me go back on my word and marry her off again? Wouldn't that make me a man who breaks his promises? If I simply announced I wanted a wife, I believe half the families here would offer their daughters, and then I'd become someone else's son-in-law. Drake was the Reed family's one path to greatness. If they lost him, Elias would become the family's eternal disgrace. Uncle Elias, whether Nora finds happiness depends on strength, not words. I'll challenge Drake directly. Drake, what do you think? A worthless man daring to challenge a grade 9 spirit root? Fine. Since you both grew up here at the Reed estate, I'll give you a chance to measure yourself against a grade 9 root. Even if you lose, you can boast about it for the rest of your life. You have 3 days. Whoever breaks through a full layer will win the right to marry Nora. Agreed? Uncle, you underestimate my grade 9 root. In 3 days, you'll see for yourself. Young Master Drake, I am Victor. The Vance family congratulates you on your grade 9 spirit root. We have nothing else worthy to give, so please accept these 10 freshly brewed refining elixirs. I hope you win your bride in 3 days. 10 bottles! Even one is priceless. The Vance family just gave 10 at once. That's real generosity. 10 bottles of refining elixir. Even a pig would transform after drinking that much, let alone a grade 9 root like Drake's. Is the Vance family openly backing Drake now? One more thing. Every Vance shop is now forbidden to sell refining elixir to Sean starting today. I hope you won't come to regret this. The only thing I regret is ever giving up a worthless man like you for the chance to cling to young Master Drake. Family head, why did you push down on that young man just now? Do you remember the mysterious soul master who appeared out of nowhere 10 years ago? Of course I remember. The mid-grade refining elixir he brewed, he traded for a bit of money and materials before stopping. I feared his mid-grade elixir would swallow the entire market our family holds for low-grade elixir. Our elixirs are only low-grade, barely half as potent as mid-grade. If that man mass-produced mid-grade elixirs to sell, who would still buy low-grade? The Vance family's fortune would collapse overnight. Do you remember when Drake first arrived in Gujo City? 10 years ago? Family head, are you suggesting? Exactly. 10 years ago is precisely when Drake arrived. And that's also when the mysterious Soul Master appeared. That is no coincidence. You mean to do Drake a favor and win the approval of the Soul Master behind him? If he becomes our patron, our reach would extend far beyond a few nearby cities. I have lived my whole life with great caution, and I have never made a wrong choice. I trust this choice won't be wrong either. As for that Sean fellow, if he wants someone to blame himself for standing in the Vance family's way. He's a nobody, and offending him cost us nothing. Perhaps it was because his body had been cleansed by the Voidmist Spirit Fruit Tree, but this dense high-tier yellow-rank mind method suddenly made perfect sense to him. Energy gathers in the core, the mind grows still, all things lose their edge and the self dissolves. Energy refining layer 2. He had broken through overnight. It took Ivy a full 3 days just to reach layer 1. Still not enough. I need to protect myself, protect Nora. I need to grow stronger still. The higher I climb, the slower progress becomes. I'll need refining elixir to keep pace, but it's costly, and Victor won't sell to me. Before his father died, he had asked Sean to bury a box he had carried for 10 years before his grave, telling him not to dig it up until the seed had sprouted. What could be inside for me? If my father managed to leave me a seed this extraordinary, then whatever's in that mysterious box must be just as remarkable. Let go of me, Corinne. This is the resource the clan gave me this month. Please don't take it. Don't think I don't know. You plan to hand it to that worthless Sean. You want him to win? Dream on. Corinne, I have a calm temper, but Sean has suffered enough already. Why do you all treat him this way? You won't even let him have a single bottle of refining elixir. Who's mistreating him? That elixir belongs to the Reed family. If he has any pride, let him find his own. Depending on a woman to sneak him supplies. Not even the people of the Reed estate think much of that. Even a beggar on the street would spit at it. Let's go. I'm sorry, Sean, I'm truly no use. I should have been more careful, then Corinne wouldn't have caught me. Silly girl, I could never be anything but grateful to you. How could I blame you? But that was the only elixir I could give you. There was one thing Corinne said that Sean actually agreed with. A man who relies on a woman to win isn't just looked down on by others, he looks down on himself for it too. Don't worry, I'll find my own way to get refining elixir. Go rest now, and just wait to hear from me. Just do your best. Whatever the outcome, I won't blame you. Father, your unworthy son has come to see you. A cry of pain echoes nearby. Father, I'm getting married. Not to Ivy, but to Nora. the one you always liked more. You once said she suited me better, gentle, quiet, and well-mannered. If you were still alive, you'd surely be grinning from ear to ear. Once we're married, I'll bring her to see you, but I've run into a problem. I need to open the box you left me. I'm sorry to disturb your rest. Please, forgive me. Sounds of a struggle break out nearby. Mid-grade refining elixir. These 2 bottles solved his most urgent need. Sean, by the time you read this letter, your father will have been gone 3 years. Has your seed sprouted yet? Have you married Ivy? Are you healthy and well? I wish so badly I could know, but I won't live to see it. I hope you open this box only after following my instructions, because its contents only matter once your seed has sprouted. The 2 bottles of mid-grade elixir are meant to help you break through your current stage, but the most important thing is the bamboo scroll underneath. My own gifts were plain and ordinary. After a lifetime of study, I only ever scratched the surface and barely became a rank 2 soul master. I hope my son can surpass his father and become a true towering soul master. Lastly, this box was left to you by your mother. She once said that once you become a 5-star soul master, you'll be able to open its hidden layer. Never opening that hidden layer is my last regret. If you ever do open it, please burn an offering and tell me what's inside. Keep fighting, my son. Your life will have many trials, but never give up no matter what. Do you understand? Father, I promise I will keep living and keep fighting. I promise. He sniffles quietly. So the words on the scroll weren't meant to be read with the eyes. They had to be recognized by the soul. Failing to read them would mean his soul was stronger than most, qualifying him to become a soul master. He lets out a long breath. Energy refining layer 3. A breakthrough. Footsteps. Approach. What would the customer like to buy? Then perhaps you're here to sell something? This is a place of business. If you're neither buying nor selling, then why are you here? Could this be mid-grade refining elixir? 10 years? I never thought I'd see mid-grade elixir again. Quick, why is everyone just standing there? Bring tea for this esteemed guest. Our finest tea. No need for tea. I'd like to trade this for materials. How much can your shop offer? Might you be a soul master? You'd like to know. Forgive my forwardness, I've spoken out of turn. Enough talk, how much will you give me? By market price, 1 bottle of mid-grade elixir is worth 10,000 taels of silver, and the crafting materials cost 1,000 taels per set. But if you, sir, have more elixir to sell us, I have the authority to offer you 11 sets of materials. As for tomorrow, I won't hide it from you. It's the day of the Guizhou City Alchemist Family's exhibition. If you have any surplus elixir, would you consider selling it to my family, the Hales, at the exhibition? Some people must be dreaming if they think they can buy low-grade elixir here. In this city, besides the Vance family, nowhere else sells any elixir. Coming to Treasure Pavilion begging for elixir. You've come to the wrong place. Rather than beg them, you'd do better begging young Master Drake. Begging me for elixir. You'd do better begging me to spare his bride. Forget about elixir entirely. As long as I, Victor, am alive, you will never get so much as a drop. Low-grade elixir. Even a dog wouldn't want it. Miss, the matter is exactly as I described. Did you send anyone to look into his identity? I would never dare. A soul master's greatest fear is being watched too closely. Angering him could bring ruin down on the entire Hale family. Good. You handled it well, offering the soul master some benefit, building a bond without a hint of disrespect. If he provides us with some mid-grade elixir at the exhibition, our name will spread far, and we'll finally stand as equals against the Vance family, who have crushed us for 100 years. If that soul master could lift the Hale family up and change our fate, I would pay any price. Find her. Search every inch, dig 10 feet down if you must, but find Nora, that foolish girl. Could she have run off to search for treasures to help me break through? Miss Ree, don't bother struggling or you'll fall and be crushed to paste. What a waste that would be. Come up quietly. Every debt has its debtor. We're only holding you so we can collect Drake's gambling debt. We swear we won't harm you. No, pull her up. I refuse to believe Nora would really let go. Sean, I'm sorry. I won't get to marry you in this life. You dare kill one of my Blood Palace men. You're dead. Absolutely dead. That rare herb took so much effort to find. There are countless more stalks like it, but I only have one of you. Please don't risk yourself for me again. If you died for my sake, it would be more weight than I could ever bear. Soft music plays as their breathing slows. Nora, I kept you safe this time. Where's the elixir? Why isn't this working? I drank every last drop, so why haven't I broken through? A grade 9 root, plus 10 bottles of low-grade elixir. Even a pig should have broken through by now. Drake, you never even agreed to this. That worthless Sean has neither a spirit root nor any elixir, so there's no way he could break through. He's not even worthy of comparing to me. My failure to break through is only temporary, but he will never break through, not in his whole life. Let's go, settle this in the main hall. Sean, even if you lose, it's alright, don't blame yourself, I would never blame you. Over these past days, she had come to think of him as her husband already. If he truly lost, she would never let herself be handed over to Drake. She would rather die again first. I told you I'd protect you, and that holds now and forever. 10 years living under someone else's roof. Now is the moment to rise. I will prove I'm not worthless. He would rise to stand worthy of Nora. Where have you been? Did you mean to scare the life out of us? Was his father truly worried for his safety, or worried he couldn't satisfy Drake's wishes and lose the family a powerful patron? If it was the former, there was no need to worry. The Reed family would be no different whether he was there or not. Nora alone is enough. Fine, just as long as you're back. Sean, how has your training been lately? Could it be that a man with no spirit root at all had actually managed to accomplish something? Come with me, the clan is already waiting in the hall. Well, I thought you wouldn't even dare come, at least you still have some backbone. I truly cannot fathom where he found the nerve to challenge Drake. After 10 years living off the Reed family's charity, he still doesn't know his own place or standing. How dare he think he could compete with Drake? If I were him, I wouldn't even wait for Drake to suggest it. I would have given Nora up on my own, at least that way I'd keep some dignity. She laughs. I can't wait to see him break down in tears. Sean, you remember our wager, don't you? If you fall short of Drake, then I'm afraid Nora will have to marry Drake, a man who lives off charity daring to speak to me like that. If Drake loses, he'll naturally have no right to ask that Nora marry him. And if you lose, you're out of the Reed estate for good. The Reed family owes you nothing further. Drake, make your move, and give it everything you have. Even without breaking through a full layer, any real progress still counts as a win. There's no way Sean could hold his own against a grade 9 spirit root. If Sean's ancestors could see this, they'd be proud regardless. No breakthrough? That can't be right. 10 bottles of elixir, even someone at my grade 6 would have broken through with that much. Cultivation is difficult at every step. Going from layer 5 to peak in just 3 days is already impressive. The lady is right, if it were anyone else, they might not have progressed at all. Exactly. There's no comparison to a worthless man with no spirit root at all. Reaching peak already is impressive enough. He's already secured his victory. Well, Sean, I may not have broken through a full layer, but I still advanced. You've still lost. I am a true dragon of the heavens, and you're nothing but a worm crawling on the ground. What right do you have to mock me? Energy refining layer 1, a full layer. Sean, you broke through. Just layer 1 and already so pleased with yourself. Is breaking through layer 1 really comparable to breaking through 6 layers at once? Exactly, with a spirit root, even a dog could break through layer 1. I don't know where he finds the nerve to be proud. I couldn't manage that in 3 days. Sean, were you truly without a spirit root before this? Breaking through 1 layer already counts as a win. Breaking through 2 is a total crushing. Layer 2 isn't so difficult, it just barely matches Drake's own progress. What now? What difference does being a true dragon make? What good is a grade 9 spirit root if I keep my name and my title? Nora is my wife, and no one will take her from me. What's a Sean got to be proud of? I don't mind telling you, the Sky Secrets Pavilion's people are already on their way, and soon I'll walk right into their ranks. And you? Just a bug stuck at energy refining layer 3. You're not even worthy of comparing yourself to me. Fine. So you have a spirit root, and you're not worthless anymore. That makes you special? Out of pity, I was willing to let you marry Nora without a betrothal gift. But since you're so capable now, bring me a lavish betrothal gift in 10 days. If you can't, don't blame me for breaking our word and marrying Nora to someone else. Little Freya, I'm afraid the few scraps of silver I have will be far from enough. If Corinne truly wants to make things hard for you, no amount you bring will ever be enough for her. In the past, she might have worried too, but not anymore. Go on. I won't cause you any more trouble. Sister, you passed up your one true match. Breaking through 3 whole stages in 3 days meant nothing next to a grade 9 spirit root set beside the future Drake would have. Sean doesn't even have the right to look up to him. How strong Drake is has nothing to do with me. Sean is the one truly worth trusting my heart to. Is Sean really that impressive? That young man down there? I'm sure you all know him. Sean, the future son-in-law of the Reed family, wore himself out competing against young Master Drake. Once I cut off his access to low-grade elixir, he went half mad trying to get even 1 bottle. Desperate men will try anything. He ran to the Hale family's treasure pavilion begging, and left empty-handed. By now, he's surely already lost the contest and been thrown out of the Reed estate. 1 bottle of elixir and he lost his bride over it. None of you want to end up like him, do you? So buy while you still can. Once your right to buy is gone, you won't be able to buy no matter how much you offer. Family head Victor, isn't that the worthless one? What is it, you still want to watch the Vance family fall on its face? Have you even seen who we've allied ourselves with? A grade 9 spirit root, a peerless power in the making. You're the young lady, it's her. Freya greets the senior. Senior, this is the young lady of the Hale family, presiding over matters in her father's stead. We've prepared 100,000 taels of silver, enough at market price to buy up 10 bottles of mid-grade elixir. Senior, you may not know this, but the Hale family is offering 10,000 taels per bottle for your elixir, a perfectly fair price. The Vance family across the street has already brewed mid-grade elixir of their own, and once the 2 families compete, the price will surely fall below 10,000 taels. We'd be selling at a loss just to move product. Brewing mid-grade elixir and brewing high-grade elixir are 2 entirely different matters. The former only requires a rank 1 soul master, while the latter needs at least a rank 2 soul master. And rank 2 soul masters, there's only one across the entire Azure Cloud sect. Just what kind of powerful figure had he stumbled into? High-grade elixir. Senior, you're willing to sell us this? No, of course we want it. This is high-grade elixir. Not even the neighboring cities have ever seen a top-tier elixir like this, let alone Guizhou. With this, the Hale family can burst onto the scene and seize the majority of the Vance family's market share, and rise overnight to become the top alchemist family in Guizhou City. Senior, how much would you like to sell it for? Senior, even mid-grade elixir costs 10,000 taels. No wonder it's sold so cheaply to them. This senior clearly has a grudge against the Vance family. Did the Vance family lose their minds? Provoking a rank 2 soul master of all people. Senior, if you're willing to supply high-grade elixir at such a low price, over the long term, crushing the Vance family would hardly be difficult. Thank you, Senior. I'll go prepare the materials at once. Everyone, I have wonderful news. The Vance family has successfully brewed mid-grade refining elixir, priced at 13,000 taels per bottle. And starting today, the Hale family offers a limited supply of high-grade refining elixir. High-grade really is worthy of its name. 1 bottle works as well as 5 bottles of low-grade. This is a treasure normally reserved for disciples of the Azure Cloud sect, and now it's for sale right here in our city. The Hale family? Where did the Hale family even get high-grade elixir? This is even more shocking than the mid-grade elixir that shook Hong Kong City 10 years ago. Everyone stay calm. High-grade elixir is normally worth at least 50,000 taels. Are you certain you can afford it? To thank our loyal customers, old and new, for years of support, we're announcing that for 1 month only, high-grade elixir will be priced at 12,000 taels. What? High-grade for only 12,000? That's less than the Vance family's own mid-grade at 13,000. Only a fool wouldn't buy. Family head Vance, I no longer want the low-grade elixir I just bought from your shop. Refund me right now. How could this happen? Why? Where did the Hale family even get high-grade elixir, and at such a low price? It's as if they're deliberately targeting us. Freya, no matter who stands behind you, if you think you can bring down the Vance family, you're still far too green for that. I've done so much for Drake already. It's time he brought his protector forward to help the Vance family. Senior, here is your banknote for 500,000 taels. Senior, wait. High-grade elixir alone is enough to crush half the Vance family's holdings, but they still have their low-grade elixir, which will keep them limping along a while longer. Anyone who can still afford high-grade elixir are, in the end, only a small minority of cultivators. Most cultivators still prefer to buy low-grade refining elixir. The Vance family, just to back Drake, is going out of its way to crush its own business. We need to settle these accounts properly. Senior, could you brew some low-grade refining elixir for us? It's not that I can't brew low-grade elixir, it's just that the demand is enormous. Even brewing day and night without rest, I still might not meet the market's needs. Could you train a few Soul Master apprentices instead? What do you think, Senior? My apologies. I was thinking about whether to train a few Soul Master apprentices to focus on brewing low-grade refining elixir, but this can't be rushed. Choosing the right people alone is a huge headache. Let's discuss it further when there's time. If the Hale family had Soul Master apprentices of our own, we'd never have to worry again. Is he hinting at something? All men really are the same. Bring out the truth-revealing crystal. When he comes to the estate tomorrow, I want to see his true face. The truth-revealing crystal is the Hale family's ancestral treasure. It can see through any disguise. Before deciding whether to sacrifice herself, she at least wanted to know the Soul Master's true face. But most Soul Masters are elderly, worn, and ancient. I heard Nora got engaged. I was busy with the exhibition all day, so I never got to congratulate her. Steward, go to the Reed estate tomorrow. Invite him to visit my estate. Bring him here so I can see for myself just which young man won the Jewel of Gujo City. Nora and I were once close classmates. Even though our stations were worlds apart, our temperaments matched and we always got along well. I'm afraid you'll be disappointed, miss. Her fiancé is Sean, the very same Sean who has lived off the Reed family for years. Isn't he supposed to be mute? And without a spirit root, no less? Are you certain it's him? Absolutely certain. The whole city has been talking about it for a while now. Nora must have lost her mind. I will absolutely convince her to call off this engagement. And I need to talk some sense into Sean too. He has 2 working hands and 2 working legs. Why does he need to live off a woman? A grown man can't make it on his own? Killing a Blood Palace member at such a young age? True heroes rise young indeed. The Blood Palace is an evil force entrenched within the territory of the Azure Cloud sect. Its members kill, burn, and plunder without a shred of restraint. They hold territory across many regions, and repeated purges by the sect have never fully wiped them out. Left with no choice, the Azure Cloud sect ordered every city lord's estate to issue bounties for their heads. The trouble is, even those given the order dared not provoke the Blood Palace's members. Very few had ever completed the bounty. You've earned the right to train once in the Shadow Cloud Spirit Pool. Come with me. Energy Refining Layer 4 Peak. You've come too late. So you've already reached the peak of Layer 4. Then yes, you've come too late. This pool has been open for over 3 years now, and many cultivators have already drawn from it. The spirit energy inside is nowhere near as potent as it once was. Only cultivators at Layer 1 or 2 still have a real chance to break through here. After all, breaking through Layer 1 or 2 requires far less spirit energy than higher stages do. For anyone above Layer 4 trying to break through now, it takes either an exceptional spirit root or an advanced cultivation technique. Well, you're already here. Go in and give it a try. You only have 1 hour to train. Use it wisely. What's happening? I'm training with my sect's highest technique, the Starfall Scripture. My spirit root is grade 7, and yet training at the same time the spirit energy is rushing toward. So fast over there? Could he be the one Gujo City tested the grade 9 spirit root? He actually broke through. No wonder he has a grade 9 spirit root. He's unlike anyone ordinary. Any normal cultivator at the peak of Layer 4 would never manage to break through an energy this thin. But with my spirit root and my technique, it seems this obstacle won't stop me from matching him. In the time it takes to drink 1 cup of tea, he broke through from Layer 5 straight to Layer 6. So this is the gap between a grade 9 and a grade 7 spirit root. 2 full stages broken through, back to back. The might of a grade 9 spirit root is beyond what ordinary cultivators like us can imagine, but he's reached his limit here too. Layer 6 to Layer 7 is heaven's threshold. It took me a full 10 days to break through it myself. He's stronger than my grade 7, that much is true, but only by so much. In just a short span he went from the peak of Layer 4 all the way to Layer 7. Impossible. Grade 9 and grade 7 are only 2 grades apart. How could the gap possibly be this huge? Miss, I'm sorry to have disturbed you. My name is Lucy. Remember it well. Once I catch up to your level, I will come back to settle the score with you. Take this. Use it only if your life is in danger. Don't you dare die on me. What are you standing there for? Get over here and help now. The Lords of the Sky Secrets Pavilion are on their way. Sean, what are you gawking at? Get to work now. If you ruin this for me today, not even 10 heads of yours could pay for it. What a useless fool. Today is the day I rise straight to the top, soaring beyond the ninth heaven. So many people out there are dying to use this last moment to latch onto me for good, and I don't even have time to spare for them. And here you are, given the chance to just wipe a chair or mop a floor for me, and you can't even manage that properly. Drake, why bother with this mute at all? Some people are born low, that's simply their fate. No matter how you try to lift them up, it never works. Ha ha ha, family head Victor, you've arrived at just the right time. Everyone working here, come get a bottle each. Except of course for a certain someone who thinks too highly of himself. Sean, starting to regret it, aren't you? Just like that, a bottle of low-grade elixir, gone. Welcome, Lords of the Sky Secrets Pavilion. I am Roland, Deputy Master of the Sky Secrets Pavilion. Which of you carries the grade 9 spirit root? This humble one is Drake. Greetings, Deputy Master Roland. Good, very good, quite the fine young man, no need to be nervous, we're practically neighbors in a way. I was born in nearby Emerald Willow City. 30 years ago I tested as a grade 8 spirit root, shocking the entire pavilion. And 30 years later you've now tested as grade 9, shaking the pavilion once again. This is fate between us. I already heard the story on my way here. How that sect girl's spirit root with all her icy power was so overwhelmed by you she was left in tears. Would you show us right now just what kind of miracle your spirit root can perform? Deputy Master Roland, might we settle this through a proper sparring match instead? Spar with whom? Sean, dare you face me one more time? A mute? Deputy Master, there's something you don't know. The woman I love was stolen from me through a scrap of a betrothal contract. To win her back, I found myself caught up in his underhanded schemes. I refuse to accept such crooked methods. So I ask that we settle this honestly and openly, and let me reclaim the one I love fair and square. How could a mute possibly get the better of a grade 9 spirit root? Drake, report clearly to the Deputy Master. It is exactly as he says. Sean relied on an old debt of gratitude owed to him to force my eldest daughter into marrying him. Bound by that debt, we swallowed our pride, and let our daughter agree to the marriage against her will. Once my nephew tested as grade 9 and tried to win her back, Sean truly did cheat his way to victory. Deputy Master, I stake the honor of the entire Vance family on this. This is exactly what happened, no different at all. Do you dare face Drake fairly and fight for the one you love using pure strength alone? Do you have the nerve to settle this once and for all? Fine, then let's begin. Today I'll trample Sean underfoot and take back what's mine. I'll prove to everyone just how powerful a grade 9 spirit root truly is. Only a fool would dare provoke a grade 9 spirit root. To act so arrogant in the face of grade 9 power, this man is far too full of himself. So this is all a grade 9 spirit root amounts to. Drake, weren't you a little too careless there? Young Master Drake, you must not let 10 years of history between you two make you drop your guard. Deputy Master Roland is watching. Are you truly a grade 9 spirit root? If you've deceived me, do you understand what crime that would be? Deputy Master Roland, please give my nephew one more chance. Deputy Master, I swear before heaven, I have never once deceived you. On that day, I truly did test as a grade 9 spirit root. I simply underestimated him just now. I'm willing to fight again to prove my true strength. What do you say? He cannot beat me. That sneak attack proves nothing, Sean. Kneel before me. Is this really all a grade 9 spirit root can do? Test him again. Just because I've lost twice. Does that mean you can deny my spirit root entirely? Fine, then I'll prove it to all of you. I'll show you exactly what a grade 9 spirit root can do. Elias, I meant to lift the entire Reed family up alongside me, to rise together, side by side. But since you've all chosen to doubt me, I'm afraid it's a shame. Your family no longer deserves to rise with me at all. Young Master Drake, I believe in you. I believe in you. You're the only one who has ever truly stood by me. Don't worry, I won't let you lose. You got lucky breaking through to layer 6, but don't you dare look down on a grade 9 spirit root. Open your eyes wide and watch closely just how dazzling my grade 9 spirit root truly is. How is this possible? How is this possible? I clearly tested as grade 9. There must be something wrong with the test. Let me try again. This can't be happening. It must be this bronze measuring rod that's malfunctioning. It has to be. Grade 6 spirit root. It seems the bronze rod isn't the problem after all. The problem is your result. Drake, the assessment tower's rod must have malfunctioned. There simply is no grade 9 spirit root here. Your mid-grade 3 is still considered decent for Guizhou City. The best around here remains Ivy, with her grade 6 spirit root. I'm only 3 grades behind her. That's not so bad, really. Who says Guizhou City has no grade 9 spirit root? It simply isn't you. A real grade 9 root truly exists. A real grade 9 root truly exists. It's just not me. Guizhou City really does have a grade 9 spirit root. Wasn't it supposed to be a malfunction in the assessment tower? No one could explain why the tower's bronze rod had briefly measured an ordinary mid-grade 3 cultivator as a grade 9 spirit root, but Guizhou City truly did hold a genuine grade 9 spirit root within its walls, the daughter of the Azure Cloud sect master. Lucy had met her not long ago, and admitted she couldn't compare. She had left her Azure Cloud token with him, but since he never showed it off, how was she supposed to know? She'd have to call him back just to help her find him. I'd love to know too, just who exactly this grade 9 spirit root really is. Keep your expectations in check. This particular grade 9 spirit root is extraordinary. Forget your grade 6 spirit root, even my own grade 8 falls miles short of him. If you ever get the chance to meet him, consider it the greatest fortune of your life. If even a grade 8 spirit root falls that far behind, then what does my grade 6 even matter? He must be a dragon among men, unmatched by anyone in this world. Are you proud of yourself for beating a grade 9 spirit root, Sean? Drake hasn't trained seriously in years. His mind has been elsewhere the whole time. His foundation is unstable, and his swordsmanship never reached mastery. Beating him means nothing really. Right. Freya, you're truly impressive. Being outdone by an older sister is not a pleasant feeling. It's fortunate that Deputy Master Roland showed such generosity and didn't press charges over our false grade 9 claim. Otherwise, the Reed family would be in serious trouble right now. Drake, you worthless fool. Family head Victor, please calm down. I'll find a way to pay you back. Pay me back? With what exactly? You have 3 days to raise the full sum and return it to me, or don't blame me for showing no mercy. Get out, you disaster of a man. The Reed family has no room for an ungrateful wretch like you. Elias, if you truly dare to do this, then throw me out along with him. Would you rather the entire Reed family shoulder this debt? Do you want the whole clan starving for it? This isn't Drake's fault at all. It's Sean's fault, all of it. If Sean hadn't brought bad luck living right next to Drake, Drake never would have mistakenly believed he had a grade 9 root. This debt is Drake's own to repay. Why didn't you just let Drake win back then? If you'd simply given in, none of this would have happened. Corinne, that's going too far. It was Drake who chased down and tormented Sean from the start, and now you're turning around to blame him for it? Have things gotten turned upside down now? Fine. Do you two really think you're already husband and wife? Ganging up on me together, is that it? Let me tell you something. Your union isn't even a certainty yet. Sean, you have 3 days to hand me a betrothal gift. If I'm not satisfied with it, this marriage will never happen. Fine, I respect that. If you can truly deliver a gift that satisfies me, I will never interfere with the two of you again. But remember this clearly, it has to satisfy me, understand? Then you can prepare to eat your words. Fine, I'll be waiting. So you actually have some backbone after all. Sean, you shouldn't have agreed to that just now. Do you know why Corinne insisted on a betrothal gift that satisfies her, and gave you exactly 3 days to do it? You already know? How could I not know? She's simply trying to squeeze out a huge sum of money to cover for her precious nephew's mess. As long as the gift exceeds 300,000 taels, even if she truly doesn't want us together, she'll grit her teeth and accept it for Drake's sake. And knowing all that, you still agreed? That's 300,000 taels of silver. Where on earth will you find that much? Rob a bank? Even the bank's vault might not hold more than I do. The efficiency of brewing supreme grade elixir has improved noticeably compared to yesterday. Selling high grade elixir to the Hale family will bring in another 400,000 taels. Sean, Freya has invited me to visit her estate, and she asked me to bring you along too. She and I have been close friends since childhood, for many years now. I want to ask her for help with the betrothal gift. When we meet her later, make sure to leave a good impression. Understand? She might be our only hope. I can't possibly show up empty-handed like this. Nora, why don't you wait for me here? I'll buy some pastries and catch up shortly. You always think of everything. Go quickly and come right back. Alright, Senior, you've arrived so early today. Please come in. I'll take you to see the young lady. Miss, the Senior is here delivering the refining elixir. Mr. Royden, it's all here. He glanced at me a moment longer than usual just now. Senior, everything is right here. What's wrong with him? Do I look like I'm about to eat him? Fine, I'll come back tomorrow. Senior, please wait. Have a cup of tea before you go. I brewed this bowl of spirit tea for you with great care. This top-grade spirit tea capable of boosting cultivation is priced beyond value, impossible to buy anywhere. Only the great families are worthy of enjoying it. I only hope the Senior isn't too advanced in age. At least that would make this easier for me. If he's middle-aged, that would be best of all. As for his looks, I've stopped hoping for much. As long as he isn't too hideous, I think I could manage. Is this truly a soul master? A senior? Aren't soul masters supposed to be elders who've cultivated for decades? This is nothing like some lecherous old man at all. He's clearly a peerless prodigy. Even the rank 2 soul master of high standing in the Azure Cloud sect, the one the sect master himself shows respect to. Doesn't that mean this very young man could shake the entire Azure Cloud sect's territory with a single stomp of his foot? A figure of immense power. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Nothing at all. I have somewhere to be. I'll go on ahead. Did you get a good look, miss? If I truly must sacrifice myself for this family, I suppose I could consider it. It really is unfair to the young lady, forced to give herself to such an old man for the family's sake. Oh, Miss Nora! Miss Nora has arrived. It's been a while, my dear. You've grown even more beautiful. Let me have a good look at you. Aren't you a shy one? Ha 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 ha. You seem to be in quite a good mood. Something good must have happened. Tell me all about it. Come, let's go to the back courtyard. I'll tell you everything there. Freya, are you truly certain about this decision? Even if he turns out to be young, the way he's been hinting at you like this already suggests he's a man with impure, lustful intentions. Once he has you, he might not take responsibility for you at all. Being born into a great family, what freedom do any of us really have? Even if I don't offer myself up now, sooner or later I'll be married off to someone I don't love anyway. Just another tool for a strategic alliance. At least giving myself to a rank 2 soul master is actually marrying up in a way. I was also forced into a marriage in my sister's place, but the difference is, Sean is a genuinely dependable man. Far better than some soul master chasing after your beauty. But even so, your prospects for marriage afterward won't be good. If this soul master truly takes me, and takes responsibility for me afterward, then I will devote myself to him completely, treating him as my husband, faithful without a shadow of doubt. And if he abandons me, that's fine too. At worst, I simply never marry at all. As long as he keeps his promise to train a few soul master apprentices for the Hale family, that will be more than enough. Freya, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to help you here. By the way, where's your fiancé? Didn't I ask you to bring him along? Don't even mention him. On the way, he said since it was his first visit he wanted to bring a gift, so he went off to buy something. But it's been a long time and he still hasn't returned, and our appointment with you was fast approaching, so I decided to come ahead on my own. He can't even manage to be on time? What kind of man is that? Knowing full well it's his first visit, Sean still shows up late, leaving a poor first impression. When it comes time to ask her for a favor later, it'll be that much harder to bring it up. Miss, a man named Sean claims to be Miss Nora's fiancé. Have him wait outside, Freya. He was only trying to prepare a small gift and that's why he's late. Please don't hold it against him. Fine, let him in. I have something to say to him anyway. Yes, Miss Nora. I have to say this. How could you treat such a life-changing decision so carelessly? Your stepmother already sees you as a thorn in her side, and treats you poorly. All the more reason to marry into a wealthy, powerful family, to secure your happiness for the rest of your life. What were you thinking, marrying a mute man? The truth is, it's more complicated than it seems. Are you truly that naive? Your father, your stepmother, and your sister, they all schemed together to put on this act. Your father and your sister might not have any other hidden agenda, just thinking of the family, or of themselves. But your stepmother, she absolutely wants to trap you beside a mute man and ruin the rest of your life. Her intentions couldn't be more cruel. I knew that saying this out loud would lead to exactly this. Freya, even though my union with Sean began as an accident, we've gotten along wonderfully. I can feel his sincerity, and I believe he'll treat me well from now on. What good is sincerity? Let me ask you this. Can all his heartfelt sincerity actually earn him a betrothal gift worthy of you? He can't even raise a proper betrothal gift, so how could he possibly promise you happiness? Nora, you're the one to be truly pitied here. Your beauty and character are one of a kind. You could have had a wonderful life ahead of you, and instead you were forced to marry a mute in your sister's place. I refuse to stand by and watch you fall into ruin. As for this 300,000 tael gift, there is nothing you could say that would make me help him. I will never allow him to destroy your life. I'm willing to be the villain here, if that's what it takes. Miss, young Master Sean has arrived. Good timing. I intend to make him give up on his own. Freya, please don't do this. Sean has been trying so hard. He's finally starting to make progress in cultivation. Please don't wound his pride, defending him so fiercely. If I don't break them apart soon, there won't be another chance. Don't worry, I won't insult him. I only want to have an honest heart-to-heart conversation about your future together. If he's truly a responsible man, he'll know exactly what to choose. Only women are permitted in the back courtyard. Young master, please wait here. The young lady's orders. Then how exactly did I get in just now? So you're Sean, Nora's fiancé. How does this girl have two completely different faces? So demure in front of a soul master, and so fierce the moment the roles change. Yes, that's me. I'm Nora's close friend. I have a few questions for you now. Please answer honestly. First, do you marry Nora out of true affection, or are you simply trying to curry favor with the Reed family, living off her the whole time? Living off her? Haha, Sean, where did you get all this money? 50,000 taels in a single note. This isn't something a man who's lived off charity for 10 years should ever have in his possession. Where could this much silver possibly come from? She had meant to talk him out of the marriage entirely, but instead found herself stunned by what he'd just revealed. Even if you do have some savings, can you truly protect Nora? Guizhou City is peaceful enough, but out there, the world is ruled by the strong alone, merciless and cruel. Are you certain you can protect her? If you truly love Nora, then let her go. You cannot protect her. Layer 7? Didn't they say he had no spirit root at all? Perhaps he's been quietly training this whole time and none of us ever knew. Has this fellow gotten too pleased with himself? So what if you have some cultivation now? What can you actually give? Nora, if she married into a great family, she'd have endless resources at her disposal, access to every kind of cultivation technique. Do you have any of that? Resources and top-tier techniques are the very foundation of any great family, and there's no way a poor nobody like you could ever possess them. Could she have made him so angry that he's just given up and started smashing things out of spite? If it weren't absolutely necessary, I wouldn't want to hurt anyone for no reason either. Sean, I'm not deliberately targeting you. It's just that Nora's fate has been far too hard already. I hope you'll let her go, and let her marry the man she truly deserves. If you're willing to give up this engagement, I'm prepared to offer you some supreme-grade refining elixir as compensation. Does that work for you? Supreme-grade elixir? Where did he get his hands on that? Supreme-grade elixir is sold exclusively by the Hale family, with a strict limit of 1 bottle per person. There's no possible way anyone could buy 5 bottles at once, unless he hired people to buy them on his behalf. This man actually has some real money after all. Still, 5 bottles won't get him very far. Don't tell me this is a cultivation technique too? A high-tier sovereign rank technique? Even the greatest family in all of Guizhou City, the best technique they could ever hope to train in, is only mid-tier sovereign rank at best. And yet Sean just gave Nora a high-tier sovereign rank technique of her own. This is a top-tier resource that no great family could ever provide. I am the young lady of the Hale family. When have I ever had to swallow an insult like this? Get over here right now. I want to see for myself whether right in front of me you'll still dare to act so smug. Freya, that's enough. We agreed to just talk this through, so why has it turned into a fight? Don't stop me, I'm teaching him a lesson today, no matter what. Wait, what am I looking at? A Soul Master Senior? Sean, that worthless man, the mute whose reputation is spread across all of Guizhou City, how does he look exactly like a rank 2 Soul Master? No, they're the same person. They are the very same man. Sean has been the mysterious Soul Master Senior all along. Freya, please don't be angry. Sean, look at how upset you've made Freya. Why don't you apologize to her? Have a rank 2 Soul Master apologize to me? No, I was the one who acted rashly. It was I who overstepped. It seems Sean had been deliberately hiding his true identity all along. Young Master Sean, please do sit down. How does she turn into a completely different person the moment she sees him? Wasn't she just shouting about teaching Sean a lesson? Why the sudden politeness the moment they came face to face? Young Master Sean, Nora told me that the lady of the Reed family has been giving you both trouble over the betrothal gift. Nora and I have been close friends for many years, so naturally, I can't stand by and do nothing. I'll have someone bring 300,000 taels shortly, in hopes it will help you. That's not exactly what Freya was saying just a moment ago. She flatly declared she'd never help at all, and vowed she'd tear the two of us apart. I hadn't even asked for help yet, and now she's suddenly offering it herself. Young Master Sean, please help yourself to some refreshments. Young Master Sean, this peony has been passed down through the Hale family for a century. It's the only one of its kind in the entire city. There's actually a hidden secret in the Hale family's history. An ancestor once saved the life of a great master, and in return received a long-lost alchemy formula. Freya, in all the years we've known each other, you've never once been this warm toward me. What's gotten into you? It seems Freya has actually fallen for you. Don't say something so ridiculous. I've never once seen her care this much about a man before, and she was so hostile toward you at the very start, but the moment she saw your true self, she became a completely different person. If that's not love at first sight, then what is it? If you think Freya is a good match, you should choose her instead. I won't blame you for it. In family standing, status, background, and strength, Freya far surpasses me in every way. If you married her, you'd gain endless advantages, without all the constant troubles that come with the Reed family. Silly girl. Whatever Freya's feelings for me may be, that's beside the point. But do I even need to say what I feel for you? In my darkest moment, it was you who saved me. That kindness is something I'll spend my whole life repaying. Quietly use up the high-grade elixir I just gave you, don't hold back on it. I have plenty more. Also, make sure to train diligently in the high-tier yellow rank technique too, though he wished he could give her supreme-grade elixir as well. Doing so risked exposing his identity as a soul master, so for now, he decided it was safer to let her use high-grade elixir instead. I'll work as hard as I can. With Freya's promise to help us raise the betrothal gift, there was finally nothing left to worry about. Ivy, come quickly, come meet young Master Julian. Do you remember him? Young Master Julian, look. Julian, why is it him? Father, young Master Julian has returned from the Azure Cloud sect to recover from an injury, and happened to learn you were still unmarried, so he's come today to propose. I already have a fiancé. Young Master Julian, please take your betrothal gifts back with you. A fiancé? You mean Sean? Has he even offered a betrothal gift yet? And even if he had, could it ever match what young Master Julian is offering? Do you have any idea how much this gift is worth? A full 500,000 taels of silver. Could Sean ever afford that? What exactly does he have to marry you with? Freya only agreed to give 300,000, and 500,000 isn't something you can simply produce overnight. So really, Sean, have you forgotten that you're still living entirely off someone else's charity? If your hearing isn't good enough, I'm happy to repeat myself. This is a 500,000 tael betrothal gift. 500,000 is not 5 taels. A man who doesn't have 5 coins to his name has no right to run his mouth like this. Please forgive Sean a little. After all, watching your fiancé be pursued by another man is difficult to bear, so it's only natural he'd speak out of frustration. Still, Sean, I'll be blunt with you. A man ought to know his own place. Take a good look in the mirror, and ask yourself if you're truly worthy of Nora. A man who can't even afford a proper gift has no business dreaming of marrying her. Nora, stop being so naive. 10,000 words of a woman's defense mean far less than one moment of real strength from a man. Sean truly isn't worthy of you. Uncle, aunt, what do you both say? If you're willing, please accept this betrothal gift, and let's set the wedding date. Sean, say something. This much? 510,000 taels? This can't possibly be fake, can it? He actually managed to bring this many banknotes. Sean, what exactly do you mean by this? Isn't my meaning already perfectly clear? You dare speak of Nora as if she's yours to claim. Having 510,000 taels on you is one thing, being willing to actually hand it all over is another entirely. To give up your entire fortune for Miss Nora shows just how much she truly means to you. 510,000 taels still isn't enough. I already said the gift has to satisfy me, and only me. Right now, I am not satisfied. Do you understand? Sean, who exactly are you calling someone who's never seen real money? Have you no shame left at all? The lady of an entire household throwing a tantrum like a common shrew right in public. Sean, you have 2 days left. If you can't produce a gift that satisfies me, you can forget about ever marrying Nora. Look at how proud you think you are. I, the young master of the 3rd greatest family in Guizhou City, a disciple of the Azure Cloud sect, am somehow less than a worthless man like you? I'll return in 2 days to propose again. Just watch, Nora will become mine. Let's go. Sean, you better watch yourself. Back at the Sterling estate, there was much to plan. A rank 2 soul master? Even if it's true, I'll still make him regret it. Julian, why did you bring the entire betrothal gift back with you? This is outrageous. Some man living off charity dares to compete for a woman against my outstanding son. Julian, don't you worry. It's just a betrothal gift, isn't it? Mother will handle everything for you personally. With the Sterling family's wealth and connections, some orphan thinks he can compete with us? Steward, prepare some gifts for me. Tomorrow I'm paying a visit to the Hale family. Yes, my lady. Their high-grade elixir is nearly impossible to get. As luck would have it, I've been close friends with the Hale family's matriarch for years. Buying a few bottles shouldn't be any trouble at all. Julian, come with me to the Hale estate tomorrow. What? Guizhou City actually has high-grade elixir now? Even within the Azure Cloud sect, only disciples of exceptional talent are ever qualified to use elixir of that caliber. That's right, it went on sale the day before yesterday, but only 50 bottles are sold each day, and without the right connections there's no way to get your hands on any. Bring this as your betrothal gift, and that Sean fellow will have nothing to do but watch helplessly. But mother, high-grade elixir can only be brewed by a rank 2 soul master. Our tiny Guizhou city has produced a rank 2 soul master? That's not a joke I find remotely funny. If you ask me, someone's been fooling all of you. Do you understand what a rank 2 soul master truly represents? If the sect master of the Azure Cloud sect heard of one, he would travel 1,000 miles just to pay his respects. A figure so far beyond us. How could such a being possibly appear in a small place like Guizhou City? Whether it's true or false, I'll know for certain the moment I see it tomorrow. Sean, why does everything have to be this hard for us? First Drake tried to steal you away from me, and after finally managing to defeat him, along comes this impossible betrothal gift demand. Thankfully Freya was willing to help, and now, out of nowhere, someone of even higher status appears. Julian, drink this. What is it? Drink it and you'll find out. Sean trained with this exact technique, studying it closely until she reached energy refining layer 3. Sean, what exactly have you had me training in? Everything my father left behind for me. Senior, you've come so early today. The young lady is busy clearing out the storeroom right now, so let me take you to the parlor to rest for a moment first. Notify the young lady immediately. No need to go to such trouble. Just take me straight to her. Miss, the senior has arrived. Senior, you've come. What are these? To report, senior, these are all items that have expired or herbs that simply won't sell no matter what. We can only throw them out or sell them off cheap. Wait, is that a forgetting river bean? You're throwing away a treasure like this? Senior, you're quite knowledgeable to recognize a forgetting river bean on sight. My grandfather found this on a cliffside in his younger years. Only after searching countless texts did we learn what it truly was. It's the key ingredient for the legendary youth-restoring pill. Unfortunately, that pill is grade 3, and no one alive can brew it. Even a rank 2 soul master is powerful enough to shake the ground with a single stomp. Someone whose very presence turns the world upside down. So imagine what a legendary rank 3 soul master would be like. Where could the Hale family ever find someone like that? We have the bean but no soul master to use it. So this treasure has sat wasted for decades. I might as well just sell it off cheap. If you're planning to sell it, why not let me brew it instead? Senior, the youth restoring pill is grade 3, only a rank 3 soul master could ever brew it. Is there a problem with that? You're a rank 3 soul master? Rank 2 and rank 3 are only 1 grade apart, yet the gap between them is like heaven and earth. The Azure Cloud sect master already shows deep respect to any rank 2 soul master the sect hires at great cost. But if that person were rank 3 instead, it would be no exaggeration to say even the sect master kneeling before them would not be out of place. Sean is actually a rank 3 soul master? You'll know once I brew it. Give me a private chamber to work in. Right beside the storeroom will do. Understood. Lady Sterling, young Master Julian, I'm afraid I couldn't come out to greet you just now. Please forgive me. Freya, mind your manners. What could possibly be more important than receiving young Master Julian? Miss Freya, what exactly is going on here? I won't hide it from you, young Master Julian. A Soul Master Senior is currently brewing a pill inside, so please forgive me if I can't chat properly right now. I wouldn't want to disturb him. What perfect timing. Fine. Watch how I expose this fraud for the fake Soul Master he really is. So he dares play these tricks in front of me. Julian Sterling. I'll make sure his true colors show. This is the genuine high-grade elixir personally granted to me by the Azure Cloud Sect's rank 2 Soul Master as a reward. I've never had the heart to drink it, but today, to keep Miss Freya from being deceived, I'm willing to use it. Freya, young Master Julian just mentioned that the rank 2 Soul Master our family has been dealing with may very well be an imposter, and Mother has been wondering herself, why would a true rank 2 Soul Master ever settle for a small place like Guizhou City? Bring out a bottle of your high-grade elixir and compare it against this authentic one, and we'll know the truth right away. I appreciate the thought, young Master Julian, but I can tell the difference between real and fake high-grade elixir myself. Even if I'm young and lack experience, surely my own shopkeepers wouldn't be fooled. And the master brewers dedicated to high-grade elixir certainly wouldn't be fooled either. Miss Freya, there's something you don't know. Recently, a batch of convincing counterfeit high-grade elixir has been circulating throughout Azure Cloud Sect territory. According to reliable sources, this is very likely the work of the Blood Palace. They mass-produce counterfeit high-grade elixir to swindle cultivators out of their money. Not only does it have no effect, but selling this fake elixir to others has already led to casualties. That's a consequence you cannot afford. Miss Freya, bring out a bottle of the elixir this fake soul master has brewed, and compare it side by side with my genuine one, and the truth will be plain to see. Freya, why are you still hesitating? Your father is gravely ill in bed, and you cannot afford to make even the smallest mistake. How exactly do we compare them? This is a snow spirit blossom seed. It's extremely sensitive to spirit energy, and it's commonly used to precisely determine the grade of a refining elixir. Simply pour 1 bottle of elixir over it, and based on the spirit energy it absorbs, it will sprout to a corresponding height. From there, we can judge the elixir's true grade. Of course, if the elixir is fake, the seed won't respond at all. If Miss Freya has no further questions, then let's begin. Miss Freya, it's fortunate I arrived when I did. The Hale family hasn't been dragged in too deep just yet. There's still room to turn things around. Thanks to you, young Master Julian, our family would have faced utter ruin otherwise. Your kindness to our family is beyond measure. Please, allow this old woman to bow to you. Lady, you're far too kind. Freya and I hit it off from the very first meeting, and I simply couldn't bear to watch her become the family's downfall. That's why I stepped in to help. Freya, Hurry and thank young Master Julian. Thank you, young Master Julian. That's hardly a proper thank you. Freya, take young Master Julian for a nice walk through our garden. Ha ha ha. Wait, it moved. The seed moved. It really moved. Oh, just moving doesn't prove anything. It only shows there's a trace of spirit energy in this fake elixir. But this is genuine high-grade elixir. Mother, 3 inches is 3 inches. It truly is authentic high-grade elixir. He never lied to us at all. How is this possible? Within Azure Cloud Sect territory, how could there be a second rank 2 Soul Master? Could it be that his high-grade elixir came from the black market smuggled out of the sect itself? Wait, it's still growing. 3.5 inches. Doesn't that mean this senior our family found has brewed elixir of even higher quality than the sect's own Soul Master? Julian, didn't you say the Hale family's Soul Master was a fraud? Then why is the elixir he brewed not only genuine but even more potent than the sect's own version? Even if he really is a rank 2 Soul Master, that doesn't necessarily mean he's stronger than our sect's own. Our sect's Soul Master Senior is a seasoned veteran of countless battles. This particular senior may simply have gotten lucky with this one batch, making it slightly better than usual, that's all. What is this? It looks somewhat like a beauty pill, but the fragrance is far more refined than anything I've smelled before. Even the finest beauty treasures we're accustomed to seem cheap and inferior next to this scent. The Sect Soul Master Senior once said that the higher the grade of a pill successfully brewed, the richer and more intense its fragrance becomes. Miss Freya, what exactly is this senior brewing? He said he intends to brew the youth-restoring pill, a pill that legend says can turn white hair black again and restore youthful glowing skin. Freya, don't talk nonsense. That's a grade 3 pill, one that no one in this entire world can brew. A pill that exists only in legend holds devastating appeal for any woman, especially one who has grown older, drawing them in with an almost unstoppable force. The senior took the Forgetting River bean and said he'd brew it into the youth-restoring pill, promising to give me 1 pill as payment for the material. I just don't know yet whether it's truly ready. He truly promised you one? Wonderful, wonderful, my dear daughter. You've given your mother the surprise of a lifetime. Handing the family business over to you was truly the best decision I've ever made. Back when her father fell gravely ill, and the clan proposed that Freya take over the family business, her mother had been the very first to object. She thought Freya far too young, believing the family's affairs should fall to her instead, as the lady of the house. But since she never involved herself in family matters, the clan feared she couldn't handle the responsibility, and insisted Freya take charge instead. Now, with a single youth-restoring pill on the line, her mother's attitude had done a complete about-face. Freya, my dear girl, won't you help your aunt get one too? I'll pay whatever price it takes. A senior of this caliber isn't someone I can simply demand things from. The best I can do is ask the senior on your behalf and see if he's willing to sell you one. My dear girl, your aunt is counting on you. As long as you're willing to plead my case whether it works out or not, this jade bracelet is yours to keep. No, I couldn't possibly accept this, it's far too valuable. A youth-restoring pill would make a fine part of a betrothal gift. Out of the remaining 2 pills, one would go to Freya as promised, and the other could be sold, though its true worth remained unknown. Senior, how is the brewing gone? This one is yours. It's the youth-restoring pill, without question. The image of the pill her grandfather once sketched. She had seen it countless times, and this matched it perfectly. Freya had no doubt. If she dared refuse her mother this, it would be the end of their relationship on the spot. You'd best ask the senior yourself. Since the pill is now yours, you're free to decide what to do with it. Senior, may I ask, do you have any additional youth-restoring pills? Senior, this is Lady Sterling. Her son is a disciple of the Azure Cloud Sect. Would you be willing to part with 1 pill for her? Here stood a man capable of brewing a grade 3 pill, proving his true rank as grade 3, a rank 3 Soul Master, utterly without equal. Even the Azure Cloud Sect's own rank 2 Soul Master would have no choice but to bow their head before him and address themselves as a disciple in his presence. With a figure of such overwhelming power standing right there, if she failed to seize this chance, she would deserve to spend the rest of her life stuck at the very bottom of the cultivation world. What is it you need? Senior, I have long admired the path of the Soul Master. I am willing to offer up the entire Sterling family fortune, if only you would accept me as your disciple. I know this request is sudden, but for a rank 3 Soul Master such as yourself, even a single meeting is a stroke of unimaginable fortune, and to exchange even 1 word with you is an opportunity worth half a lifetime. If I don't speak up now, I fear I may never have the chance again. You are not worthy. Have you lost your mind? Do you know your own place? How dare you even think of currying favor with a senior like him? A rank 3 Soul Master, that is not something a small family like ours, the Sterlings, has any right to associate with. Even the Azure Cloud Sect Master himself would kneel before a man of such standing. An ordinary disciple of the sect walking up and demanding to become his student. You look no better than a fool. Senior, I apologize. My son has never seen the wider world. Please forgive him. As for the youth-restoring pill, might you consider making an exception, Senior? Could you do the Hale family this one favor and sell us just 1 more pill? I have no doubt Lady Sterling would pay any price you ask. Just from those words alone, I know my 100,000-tailed jade bracelet wasn't given to Freya in vain. The youth-restoring pill was proving even more sought after than imagined. Madame Lu and Madame Zhang, 2 of the most prominent noblewomen in all of Guizhou City, had both become utterly obsessed with it. There is indeed 1 more pill left, though I'm honestly unsure of its true worth. If the price is set too high, Lady Sterling loses out. If it's set too low, I lose out. So here's what we'll do. Hold a public auction. Whoever bids the highest shall win it. I'll leave the arrangements to your family, Freya. This is the youth-restoring pill we're talking about, and you're tossing it around. like some ordinary trinket. If it were to shatter, what an unthinkable loss that would be. Rest assured, senior, we will hold an auction grand enough to shake the whole city. A grade 3 pill, and one as exceedingly rare as the youth-restoring pill at that. Once the bidding began, it was bound to cause an uproar across the entire city. At the very least, every noble woman in Guizhou City would be unable to sit still. This was the perfect opportunity to elevate the Hale family's standing. If it truly came down to bidding, there was no guarantee she'd win the pill for herself. Those old women out there, desperate for the youth-restoring pill, would probably be willing to trade away their own husbands and sons for it. Senior, I have grown old. My lady, today I shall take this youth-restoring pill myself. Ha 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 ha. So this is the true power of the youth-restoring pill? Go, back to the estate at once, prepare every last coin we have. Whatever the cost, I will win that pill no matter what. As for securing Nora as a bride for her son, that matter, once her top priority, had already been cast aside and forgotten entirely. I'm back. Sean, have you heard the news? The Hale family is holding an auction for a youth-restoring pill, and every noble woman in Guizhou City has gone absolutely wild over it. I heard even the city lord's wife has declared she intends to win it no matter what, and even got into a fierce argument with the city lord over it. The news has already spread across the entire city, and honestly, the pull of this youth-restoring pill is almost too powerful. Do you want one too? I wouldn't dare even hope for that. With so many noble women competing for it, what chance would I even have? I was only thinking of my father, how he's poured everything into holding the Reed family together all these years, and how much older he's grown for it. You'll have your chance one day. Don't tease me with empty words. This is far beyond anything I could ever hope to touch. Father, your stepmother set such a harsh demand for the betrothal gift. Take this money. You absolutely must win that youth-restoring pill. If you offer it as part of the betrothal gift, even if she still doesn't approve of the marriage, she'll grit her teeth and accept it, just for the sake of that pill. Nora had never imagined her father cared this much about her, having always assumed his attention belonged solely to her sister Ivy. Go with Nora tomorrow, and do everything you can to win that pill. I want you, and no one else, to be the one who marries her. So there was still a place in his heart for his eldest daughter after all. It was only for the family's sake that he'd had to devote more attention to the younger one. Spending money to bid on something that was already his, who would ever believe such an absurd thing? So you two have come to bid on the youth-restoring pill as well? Don't think knowing Freya gives you any edge in winning the pill. Soon enough you'll see what the Reed family truly has in reserve. The true reserve, Nora. The Reed family having her is a curse, not a blessing. When the Reed family faced the Vance family's debt demands, Corinne never mentioned tapping into reserves. Yet for the sake of her own looks, she doesn't hesitate to drain the family's coffers. Her father had spent all these years quietly saving every spare coin in secret, too careful to waste a single one. Yet her stepmother had no such restraint. All for the sake of her own beauty, she freely squandered the family's wealth. But what could Nora possibly do about it? Let's go. We'll do our best to win that pill at the auction. Is this really a place you belong? Do you even know what this event is about? An auction for the youth-restoring pill. You arrogant little nobody. Just because you have 510,000 taels on you, you think you can stand in this auction hall and consider yourself my equal? Do you see the seats in this room? No need. My Nora prefers to stand. He was already treating Nora as if she belonged to him, unwilling to let any other man so much as touch her. Steward, young Master Julian, your presence truly honors Treasure Pavilion. It's a privilege to have you here. I'm here today to support your fine establishment. However, I don't care for this person here. Kindly remove him from the premises. Young Master Julian, Miss Nora is a close friend of our young lady. Her fiancé. How could I possibly turn him away? If he won't leave, then I will. You worthless cur. Let me open your eyes to the true power of the Sterling family. Soon enough you'll learn that in the face of Sterling might you are nothing but a speck of dust. Even though Freya was her closest friend, the Sterlings were far more. Not a family one could afford to offend. If things went badly, they might actually throw Sean out. The young lady has already given her orders. She says you should leave. The young lady is asking you, young Master Julian, to leave. Me? Leave? You must have heard wrong. No matter what, even if Freya didn't favor him, he was still without question the heir of the Sterling family. Between him and a worthless nobody, Freya had actually chosen to side with the nobody. Furthermore, the young lady also said, would the Sterling family kindly give up their seats so that young Master Sean and Miss Nora may sit instead? How is this possible? The young lady gave the order herself. This old servant would never dare fabricate such a thing. Someone, clear the Sterling family's seats at once. Steward, what just happened? It was the young lady's direct order. This young Master Sean is her personal friend, and she specifically arranged for him to sit in the guest of honor section. So, you're the Sean who's been fighting my son for a woman. Mark my words, tomorrow is the day the betrothal gifts are presented. I want to see with my own eyes what you could possibly offer that would outmatch the Sterling family. One truly had to feel sorry for the Sterling family right now. Of all the people they could have provoked, they chose to go after Sean, the very same man that mother and son had been worshipping as a godlike figure all along. Thank you all, honored guests, for attending today's auction. As a gesture of goodwill, Freya has decided to offer 9 rare treasures from the Hale family collection at discounted prices for all of you. As always, the highest bidder wins. She was using the youth-restoring pill's fame to sell off a few more items on the side, all wrapped up in the guise of a generous apology. One had to admit, Freya truly had a sharp mind for business. Is there something going on between you two?